Well, good evening, everyone. Good afternoon and good morning to those of you in Australia. And to those of you who are new here, I'm seeing some new faces in the room. I welcome you. We welcome you. So it's nice to have you here. And so just a quick note for those of you who are new. One of the ways I teach meditation is, in a sense, in two parts. So in the first period, we are connecting with our essence. So we're unhooking from our mind, unhooking from our personal egoic nature, and then stepping into our true nature. So letting go of the human and connecting with Buddha nature. And so that's step one. And then step two is from this space of being open and relaxed and connected to who we are essentially, we call forth the grace of the Divine Mother, the grace of the great masters, the grace of this lineage. And so, one more thing I'll say just on a little bit of instruction about how to meditate. My daughter and my wife and our two dogs were out walking about an hour ago. And where I live, there is a $10 million view, just like right over here. And the problem is if I look out my window, or if I walk outside, the first thing I see is a wall of trees that's blocking these just huge snow-capped mountains. And for most of us, when we meditate, we face this wall of trees. We can't see the big view, the vast view. We just see our thoughts, and we see, the confusion or the emotion, and it's like a wall. And so, what I tell my daughter is, I say, "Sweetie, can you see the mountains right there?" And she says, "No, Daddy, I can't see them." So I say, "Okay, let's just walk backwards a little bit." And in Zen, we call this taking the backward step. And so when we walk backwards, in a sense, away from our thoughts, and for me and my daughters, away from the mountain, away from the wall of trees, and you get some perspective, the sky starts to open up. And then above the trees, you see this vast view of mountains. And in a sense, meditation is like this. So if you're having lots of thoughts, don't keep thinking, don't focus on them. Just keep stepping back and back and back and back. And as you do so, you'll notice awareness expanding. And so if you haven't already, I encourage you to close your eyes and join me in taking the backward step. Join me in letting go of your egoic nature. Join me simply unhooking from your thinking mind. Unhooking from wherever you identify. Whether that's a mother or a father, someone who does this job or that job, someone who's struggling or not, someone who's a Democrat, a Republican, a liberal, a conservative. Unhook from all the identities and simply begin to breathe and feel. and open. And so for some of you right away, I can see that you're being way too serious. And so good. It's good, yes, to smile, to soften, and unhook. Unhook from being this gender or that gender. Unhook from being the victim or the offender. Unhook from being worthy or unworthy. Simply join me in stepping backwards and beginning to notice your consciousness expand. And instead of noticing the character or the thinking, can you notice the space that's here? The silence. The stillness. And so of course it's helpful to breathe deeply, to soften any tension in the body. Just to soften any tension in the body. So we're inviting the spine to be straight. Even imagining the pelvis supporting your skull. By that I mean the skull is stacked directly on the spine stacked on the pelvis, the pelvis connected to the earth. Inviting the entire body to surrender into the earth. Giving up any egoic doing, trying to meditate, trying to heal, trying to awaken. Can you simply allow yourself to be held by the earth itself? So with each breath, relaxing the body, the muscles of the face, letting go behind the eyes, the octal nerves, breathing deeply and fully. Surrendering in the jaw, the back of the skull, the throat, the sides of the neck, the shoulders. Softening in the heart and the chest, upper back, middle back, the sacrum. With each breath, inviting all the muscles of the body just to let go, to surrender. Giving yourself permission to let go of any and all fighting or resisting. With each breath, softening. And in a very gentle, loving way, just feeling into the body, the heart, the belly, and just noticing if there's anything within you that's having trouble letting go, anything within you that needs a little bit of love and attention. Just gently welcoming this forward. Whether it's an inner judge or critic or something you struggle to forgive within yourself or another. If there's an aspect of mind that gets amped up or overly worried or neurotic, We're just welcoming it into the light. So we're breathing in and breathing out. Feeling and opening and meeting our human self with love. So we're acknowledging the vast, spacious peace and freedom which is here. The quiet radiance of our heart. This tender yet profound strength in the belly. Gently acknowledging the radiance, the space, the truth, the power of your Buddha nature. Acknowledging the expansive nature of consciousness. The radiance and love of your heart. Strength and the power of your being. And from this place of truth, resting in Buddha nature, we meet with love our human self. The parts of us that get confused, get carried away, can become lost and emotional or reactive, and just breathing love to these aspects of self. each breath. Breathing in and breathing out. You loving you. You embracing you. You even may notice aspects of yourself or consciousness that want to squirm a little bit or run or distract. We're doing our best just to be with what's here. Breathing love into the places that are suffering, struggling. Each breath softening a little more fully. Inviting healing and reconciliation with all the parts that feel divided, confused, or outside the realm of divinity. Each breath meeting it all with love. The same way as the earth is holding you. True nature is holding the human nature. Love holding love. Giving yourself permission to melt into this silence. To surrender with each breath. To the immense quietude which is here. Breathing, feeling, opening. Deeply surrendering the lower belly, the pelvis, the pelvic floor, legs, the feet, the arms, the hands, the entire nervous system, surrendering deeply and fully. As you let go deeply and fully, you may notice the energies within you shifting. This deep, dark stillness, beginning to wake up, radiate with a brilliant light. Do you trust what's here? Are you willing to surrender fully and completely? Melt into this vast ocean of divinity. Breathing, feeling, opening, experiencing all of what is here. Can you surrender more fully through in and through out? Can you receive the fullness of your divine nature? And again, gently checking in with your solar plexus, your belly, your heart chakra, your throat, the back of the skull. Just noticing if you're gripping or resisting or fighting. Or opening to love. Or opening to spaciousness and radiance. Or opening to truth. Divine power. No need to resist or to fight. So softening, softening, softening. Giving yourself permission to receive. Gently opening your crown chakra. Inviting a willingness to receive what's here. Welcoming a descent of grace from above. So right away, it may feel as if dancing or shimmering light is descending into the space of your consciousness. So I invite you to gently smile and receive. Breathing in and breathing out. Softening and receiving. Will you let yourself be held, loved, nurtured by this heavenly grace? So you may begin to feel this fluid light descending and flowing throughout your body. So we're relaxing the space of the third eye, the throat chakra. Welcoming this grace as it descends down through the crown, the third eye, the throat, into the space of the heart. It may feel new or disorienting, but can you trust this heavenly descent? Can you welcome something greater than you into the very space of you? Softening, opening, receiving. Gently breathing into any resistant aspect of self. It's okay to trust in the grace of God. This most holy light. Just coming here this day to awaken, to heal, to transform, to nurture you. Breathing in and breathing out and receiving. Softening, softening, softening. Breathing in and breathing out. Softening, softening, softening. Open your heart to this grace. Aurobindo Jyoti. Dani Pedum Karanai. Aurobindo Jyoti. Dani Pedum Karanai. Aurobindo Jyoti. Dani Pedum Karanai. Vast light of grace. Awaken us to the Most High. Aurobindo Jyoti. Dani Pedum Karanai. Can you soften and receive this immense light and love? Aurobindo Jyoti. Dani Pedum Karanai. Feeling and welcoming this descent of grace from above the crown, flowing down fluidly throughout the body, the heart, the solar plexus, the belly, the pelvis, the legs, the feet, flowing into the earth itself, bringing a greater light and love. Welcoming a new consciousness into this world. Aurobindo Jyoti. Dani Pedum Karanai. melting, and merging into this light, this silence. Surrendering, becoming one with this vast immensity. Noticing this vast space of awareness, this immense light, the legs, the feet, the pelvis, the aura, solar plexus, welcoming this profound freedom throughout the entirety of the body. Will you receive me? Just the voice of grace. Will you open and surrender fully so that I may show you something quite greater than what you've known before? seeing yourself as a conduit, inviting this grace to shine out in all directions, rebalancing our planet, rebalancing the ecosystems of this world, rebalancing humankind. Inviting a new age of light, of healing, of unity, to give birth here on planet Earth. We've had enough of the darkness, of confusion, of division. May this peace, this light, this love triumph and heal this realm. Evolve our consciousness and that of the world to something much greater than we see this day. And so, I invite you just to gently open your eyes, look around the room and see the radiance of your home. And just gently look around the different Sangha members, smiling, sharing your light, your heart, your divinity. These fellow angels on the path, spiritual warriors. So much love to each and every one of you. Good night, everyone. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.